it's Gem here with your weekly reading. So as always, this is for the week ahead, but may manifest outside of this particular date frame. So when you see this, it is right for you. But as always, open to the message. If it's for you, great. If it's not, that's okay. You can wait till next week, or otherwise shoot me a message for a private reading. Okay, so let's get started. Oh dear. Okay. That was a little bit dramatic. Oh dear, I'm just struggling to breathe today. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have is the Two of Pentacles. I feel like some of you, this message is sort of saying there's a bit of a juggling act going on. Maybe there's just, I'm hearing like too many balls in the air. So maybe some of you have just got too much going on right now, and it's sort of coming into focus that you need to just prioritize some things, which is fine. It's not to say everything can't have its place, but I feel like there is a bit of a juggling act going on here for some at the moment. There was a bit of a release there. So it could be, around a direction, a movement. Could just be, like I said, just taking some things off your plate for a while to get yourself reconnected. But yeah, there is sort of an underlying energy of, just juggling too many things, which just happens. We do it. It's all good. But let's see what is happening here. Okay, I'm getting lots of blue cards here. So, that's very relevant to the throat chakra. And starting off, also red is really significant here as well, which is the root chakra. Interesting. So our first card out we have is the Four of Pentacles. So this is about opening up. I feel like for whoever this message is for, you're really sort of holding in things like, and I feel like this is relevant to feelings more so than actual material things. I feel like a lot of you are kind of like that, playing the cards close to your chest. This could be in relation to a partnership. It could just be that you're just not feeling like great, or maybe you are feeling great and you're just a bit shy of sharing things because you're just not sure how it's going to be perceived at this time. And that's a little bit, that's pretty normal at the moment. Everyone is going through such deep and different experiences in the world. And I think some of us, we sometimes feel like, well, I don't want to burden other people because they've got their own stuff. But then sometimes we think, well, I don't want to act all jovial and happy because some people are really struggling. So it's kind of like, and that's where that Two of Pentacles, I think, is showing up there as well. Just like there's a real contrast at the moment. And so a lot of us are just keeping our feelings and our things inside. And although I feel like we have the best intentions here, Spirit's like, you really need to open up a little bit, because harboring everything inside you and to yourself isn't healthy. It doesn't help. It just creates overthinking, it creates anxiety, it creates, scenarios that probably aren't even real. And then, like I said, then we go into this juggling act of like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I heal? This is by opening up, we can, like people can help us, people can guide us. And whether that's through your spirit team, whether that's through your higher self journaling, whether that's through physical friends, family, partners, therapists, whatever, a lot of us are really being asked to open up and share our feelings, share our stuff. And again, it's not necessarily saying that by speaking to a friend or expressing yourself is putting that on someone else. It's just being open and being able to go, oh my God, I just get it. I just feel like a lot of us need to get it off our chest. There's a real heaviness in my heart space right now. So for some of you might need some heart chakra healing and opening. You can do that like YouTube meditations or like book a session of healing. But yeah, there's a real need to like open up and share this heart space at the moment, because a lot of us are feeling a bit stuck and alone. And like I said, we've just got too much going on, and that's because we're not opening up. Okay. And like I said, it's not coming from a place of like dump it on someone else. It's just, like I said, calling a friend or something and just being like, I'm just struggling a little bit. Like, I'm just feeling a bit sad, or I'm feeling a bit conflicted, or I feel like I've got to make a decision here and I need some advice. It's just that, like, finding someone who can hold the space. And it's just that communication as well. You know, hey, I just need to chat to someone. Do you have the space available for that? Or again, doing some heart chakra work, either with yourself or a professional, will really help as well. Okay, so don't be afraid to open up, guys. Like I said, it's creating so much on your plate, and it's just like, oh my God, what do I do next? Where do I go? Okay. But we do have the Six of Swords. So, you know, with this opening up, it's going to lead into smoother waters. So it's like, oh God, take a big breath. It's like a relief. Okay, it's a release. We are not meant to harbor everything, and whether it's our own stuff or collective stuff or whatever, you know, it's okay and safe to open up, because that then takes us to a smooth path. The waves get rocky because it's like this storm starts swirling inside us, and it's like the boat starts rocking, and it's like, oh my God, I can't navigate this on my own. And we're not meant to. We're primal, we're like tribal beings from the get-go. So to desire that, you know, connection with someone or something to express yourself is normal. Yeah, creative outlets are also expressive, but it's just going to really help take you into that, like, I just feel this sense of like, oh God, like that's such a relief. It's such a relief. It's so much calmer now. Everything feels so much calmer and relaxed, and like I can get on with it without all this heaviness. Okay, so for a lot of you, you really need to open up, just so you can get onto the other side. Like, I feel like like I said, there's this storm water, and you're just like in this boat, and you're just like, I can't sail this boat. And then that's when, you know, by saying I need help, that's when the lifeguard or spirit or someone comes in and takes you to that calmer side, the other side of the storm. Okay, because that's what I feel like a lot of us are really going through right now. And it's just, like I said, when we leave that storm inside whirling around, it just implodes. The boat crashes, we sink or swim. And that's what this is saying. When you can open up and be honest and vulnerable with your feelings and your thoughts, and that you need advice or you need help or whatever it is, that's when the water becomes smoother, the storm settles, and it's like this breath of relief, like, I'm okay. All right, and that's what's going to bring back the balance. So like I said, the underlying energy is a bit of imbalance at the moment. There's too much going on. This is what's going to help us get back to that balanced energy of giving and receiving, just feeling grounded, knowing that our actions are creating positive reactions, all that kind of stuff, knowing that when we put into ourselves, take responsibility, we receive more, you know, just it's a balanced energy coming in, a harmonious, like, it's like a big warm hug. Like, I feel like I just got a big warm hug from someone, and it's just like everything feels good in the world again. Okay, so like I said, there's a lot of blue coming here, a little bit of that turquoisey blue as well. So like I said, a bit of heart chakra, a bit of throat chakra, and a lot of us just need to speak up. Find someone or an outlet in some way that you can speak up and get real and raw and honest. And like I said, even if you're feeling happy or joyful or excited, share that as well. Like I said, I know that sometimes not everyone's in that place, and we feel a bit guilty by being like, oh my God, I feel so happy about this relationship or this thing or the whatever. And we think, oh, we don't want to, like, this person's going through a hard time. We don't know what other people are doing or thinking. So to be able to just confide in someone is going to be really helpful for a lot of us right now. And really just coming from that heart space. I know last week's reading was very much about the heart space as well, like leading from the heart. So, you know, some of these feelings and thoughts and things can be very scary. They can be a bit like, oh, I don't know if I want to share it. I don't know if, like, this person can receive it. So again, always just ask the question. I really could use someone to talk to right now. Do you have the space for that? And it's not even that you need people to fix anything. Sometimes you just need an outlet. Okay, I am also seeing a lot of red and some orange. So again, it's that feeling of groundedness, creation. There's a lot going on. We just need to get grounded, express ourselves. That's kind of the overall message. And just like I said, just put some things down. Okay, I feel like there's a little bit of like chaotic energy going on. But in order to come out of it, we need to just open up and put some things down. Okay, so if you're trying to navigate everything, just try and push aside what's not important right now. Come back to yourself, come back to your health, your well-being. Focus on the essentials. Focus on the heart space, focus on your expression, focus on processing your feelings. And that's going to take you through to the other side. It's going to restore the balance. And then you can get back to those tasks and projects or relationship or whatever it is that you've been investing in. Okay. Because I just feel like, there's a few things that have happened and it's almost like it's just created more. And now you've just gone a bit lopsided and you're like, shit. My focus is everywhere. I feel scattered. I don't feel grounded. So it's like, right, let's bring the focus back to something like this that, is us. Take our responsibility, express where we're at, express how we're feeling, whether that's through prayer, journaling, speaking to someone, so that we can come back out on the other side of this and, restore some calm and balanced energy. All right, guys. So that's probably why I have these big sighs right now. There's a lot of need for, and even like this is like a permission slip. Like this is the universe's way of saying this is your permission slip to take a load off, to express yourself, to get through the storm, and then you can pick up whatever it was else you were doing. Okay? Don't worry about putting things to the side. They're not going to go away. They're not going to lose traction or whatever it is you might be thinking. Just come back to you, come back to your heart space, come back to processing that stuff that's going on inside. And then when you're back in a nice grounded, balanced state, you can go back to what it is you're doing. Okay? So I hope that helps. Spirit's just like, we can't help you when you're just erratic and 100 miles a minute. Okay? Bring the focus back to the heart. Okay. That's it. All right, guys. So let me know in the comments if this was helpful. As always, if you do need a little bit of help here, you can book a healing session or a private reading to get a bit more clarity. The link will be in the description. And thanks for tuning in, as always.